Hi and welcome to the online nature guide course. My name is Payal.
Hi, my name is Harsha. We are professional naturalists, guide trainers, and co founders of Nature Guides Academy.
A few years ago, in collaboration with Nature Conservation Foundation, we put together this first online course for nature guides. This course is focused on the biodiversity of the Western Ghats, and a lot of amazing naturalists have contributed to the course content.
Yeah. We have mentored many batches of participants through this course where we used to open up online classes for them where they could watch all the online lessons and do assignments, and every Sunday we used to meet for live session to help them understand it better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now we are opening it to everyone as a self-study, self-paced course online.
Yeah, this course has covers like various topics, natural history topics, and it also teaches basic but very important guiding skills and techniques. Besides these two main areas, there are videos that sort of contribute, which will help you to becoming a better naturalist and also relevant to your career as a nature guide. The video lessons in this course are arranged in a very well thought out sequence. So to make the most of this course, we recommend that you follow that sequence and also do the assignments and activities whenever they are suggested.
Yeah, that's it from us. We hope you enjoyed this course.
Yeah. Let us tell you a little bit about ourselves. I got trained as a naturalist at a training held at Taj Safaris and beyond. That was in 2009. Before that, I studied geology at college and I was always interested in the outdoors. I was into trekking, mountaineering. I loved nature. But I started to identify different plants and animals to understand the ecology and behavior only when I started getting trained as a nature guide.
I've been guiding and been as a naturalist for over 16 years now. I used to rescue wildlife, urban wildlife in the Bangalore city. Then I started to work as a guide in Karnataka in some of the lodges, the jungle lodges. Then moved to central India, got trained more and started to work. Since then, we have been guiding all over India, outside India. Apart from guiding, we both train guides, nature guides, in many parts of India. We also take up sometimes some filming assignments and actually lot of nature-based assignments. I've been always interested in animals and birds, watching them, and slowly I started to learn about them, trying to identify them. But over a period of time, I realized it's not just knowing them by the name or identifying the plants, or animals, but just to watch them, observe them, and understand their behavior is been very captivating, and it's been a lifelong journey actually. Yeah.
So, Nature Conservation Foundation or NCF is one of India's leading non-profit research and conservation organizations. They work in many different important landscapes across India where they carry out research on wildlife and try to understand societies who live there. Besides that, they also carry out conservation awareness and education programs in many of these field sites where they are present. Harsha and I in the past have engaged as resource persons with NCF in some of these field sites, where they have programs with bird watchers and guides.
As you know, tourism is a major source of income in many regions. And the visitors or the tourists who visit there, their experience are enhanced or taken to the next level by the local guides. We both have been involved in training some of the young people in the rural areas to become nature guides. And all this training so far has been in the field in person.
Yeah.
So we were not sure to bring up this training program online. But with the pandemic times, we thought we'll take up the challenge.
With a lot of thought and help from friends in NCF and outside, we put together the first online nature guide training and mentorship course.
The course was for the people who lived in and around Western Ghats who wanted to pursue career as a nature guide. This course was offered free of cost to the local rural youth so that they can benefit of learning and start to work towards a career towards any nature-based activity.
Many experts and naturalist friends have contributed to these. These videos are of varying lengths. As you go along, you will come across videos that introduce you to different groups of wildlife, like mammals, plants, reptiles, etc. Some of these videos are followed by associated videos which focus especially on the wildlife of Western Ghats. We suggest that you sit for these lessons with a notebook and a pen, and you can even maintain a notebook throughout the course.
Besides natural history, we have videos which will introduce you to some old and new tools which will help you to learn and record your observations. You can continue, and it will be good if you continue to use these tools after the course is completed, which will help you in continuing to learn about the natural history. Please do remember, this course is a beginner's basic level course and just a brief introduction to Western Ghats. Even if you have a little bit of experience in the wild, we hope you will learn something new from these videos.
With many of these videos, you will find suggested activities mentioned in the text space below these videos. These are carefully designed activities which we highly recommend that you try out as and when instructed. It is these activities that actually, to some extent, tackle the limitations of this online course, which otherwise happens in the field. For these activities, you can do them alone or even involve your family and friends.
The main aim of these activities is to get you outdoors. Apply what you have learned and make your field skills better. In this process, we hope you learn a lot more about your backyard. During your time outdoors, we hope you'll be extremely sensitive and respect towards everything in nature.
We have suggested a list of books, you'll find it under the video, which if you have with you throughout the course, it will be very, very helpful to you. And if you can get a pair of binoculars, that will be great too. We know that most people who want to learn about nature are very eager to learn names and memorize names of everything they see in nature. While that is alright, as mentioned before, we strongly believe that identification is not paramount to becoming a good naturalist. Good observation skills are much more important, and we urge you to keep that in mind throughout this course. Thank you for signing up, and good luck, and we hope you enjoy this course.